Hey there! So today we have another review. This is a beer courtesy of Firestone. This is Firestone Walker Union Jack. So this is their West Coast IPA classic recipe. I think they've definitely had some updated it. But, 7% IPA. I have reviewed this more recently than not. I want to say about maybe about 6 months ago. Yeah, something like that. They sent me a different mix pack of IPAs. So let's see how this guy turns out. Fresh. Well, actually, not as insanely fresh as some of the DBA that I got sent. This is about 6 weeks fresh. 6 weeks fresh. Let's go something like that. Beer is good looking. Looks like DBA. No. DBA is way darker than this. Sorry. This is a deep gold color. Yeah, not even medium gold. Nice deep gold color. Beautiful clarity on that. A slightly off-white head. Yeah. A little bit citrusy. It's got this like little bit sweet orange character. A little bit of grapefruit pine. Nothing too crazy. Really, like nothing really exploding on the nose. I will say the Easy Jack just exploded out of the can. Like I just poured it. I was like, woof. Here it's like pretty tame. Yeah, grapefruit, sweet oranges, that kind of like solid grapefruit pine thing. West Coasty. Familiar. Nothing too crazy. Actually, pretty subtle on nose, if anything, for an IPA. Cheers. Oh, nice. Yeah. Biscuity malt up front. A little bit of nice sweetness to it. Yeah. The beer has this is not a new West Coast IPA. This is a old school West Coast IPA, right? I guess still holding true to Union Jack because now they have like Firestone IPA and XPA and these new recipes. It is a pretty like tamer kind of beer, especially for West Coast style IPA. Generally some of them can be a little bit more San Diego, a little bit more boisterous, a little bit more Pacific Northwest influence. This is, dare I say, maybe my sensitive palate is tasting just a hair of diacetyl in here. I don't know why, but it's possible. Probably not possible, but I don't know. That's what I taste. Anyway, the beer is just actually has a little bit of this kind of like British roots to it, obviously for Firestone Walker, British owners, or yeah. Anyway, it has just like a subtlety to it. Piney, a little bit dank up front, a little bit of this kind of zippy, zesty grapefruit sweetness up front, chewy, crunchy, a little bit of sugary malt character. Excuse me, and then really not that bitter either. I really wish this beer was a little bit more bitter too. As you drink it more, I get more of this little bit of like highlight character where it's got a little bit more orange and sweet and grapefruity and citrusy and zippy and zesty, sweet citrus character up front, which is quite nice. Plays well with that malt. And honestly, highlight sort of has a similarish kind of SRM in color. But then the beer is really a little bit lacking in bitterness. I wish is a little bit more edgy and bitter and a little bit more hop resinous on the palate. Dries out quite nicely. The beer honestly drinks almost like 6.2, 6.5, but the beer's a full 7%. Yeah. It's still a real good IPA. I mean, and then I didn't mention along with that citrusy grapefruit character. There's a nice kind of like fresh green pine thing that really plays well with the beer. It's a very good West Coast IPA. Again, this is fun. It's a beer that tastes like 2013. It's crazy. How long? I think that was like 13 years ago. And that's what this beer tastes like. Wow. Yeah. Nothing too wild, but really good. Yeah. This gets a solid 93. Union Jack, Firestone Walker. Until next time, guys. Cheers later.